Hello and welcome. We are doing AQ40. We're gonna do an any percent run. Get a doing any percent for a couple of reasons that I'll kind of suss out as we go through. Starting off, 3, 2, 1. This runs. It's not terribly hard. It's more like mounting speed. I actually switched over to Night Fae recently. Gives me a little bit more movement speed. If you really want to optimize your runs, that's the way to go. Just because you get that little dash, a little movement speed, especially if you're a low movement speed class like I am. All right. There are a couple of parts of the dungeon where you can't mount in. So, any percent run, any bosses. All right. So we're not killing every boss for a couple of reasons, right? So, first up, just so we have a full map going on, we'll get into it. So, these bosses right here, so Silithid Royalty and Visidius and Uru are all bosses that you can skip. Uru is not an issue when it comes to speedrunning, but both Silithid Royalty and Visidius are. Visidius probably more than Royal Family, but Royalty is they're weird for a different thing. So right, even now it says this, it's fairly buggy encounter if you don't do it right. That's fun. We're just gonna lay down some consecrates behind us, hopefully catch some dudes. Yeah, so Silithid Royalty, it even said, ooh, fucking slows. That's not cool. We might have to stop at a certain point and just kill dudes, or else this is gonna be the longest run. Actually, we should probably stop and kill here. Just to get dudes out of our way. Just because we're gonna... Oh, we really trained a lot of them, too. There we go. Oh, no. Time loss. Okay, so Royal Family, totally skippable. Does not... And Freedom isn't getting this off, which kind of sucks. So Royal Family, not great. Because the way that it's kind of working is you need to kill them one at a time. You can't blitz through it and kill them all, because what it is it's a council style fight, right? So you kill one, and the rest of them all heal up. But if you kill like 2 of them too fast, it bugs out and they just despawn. It takes them like 15 seconds to respawn. Not the kind of time you want to be wasting. Visidius is a different problem. So the mechanic of Visidius is you need to deal a certain amount of frost damage to him. A lot of people, when they do it in their speed runs, they'll either, so if you're a warrior, they'll either go in, dual wield, they'll have like fast like daggers or something that's just meant to hit hard and fast, and that's the extent of it. In fact, I'm not even certain I need to kill the 3 bosses, the 3 bosses that I've killed so far. I'm not even certain I need to kill them, but I am, just in case. I don't want to go back and realize that I needed to kill them. It's a very small hitbox, I guess. twin imps. Yeah, so there's a certain amount of frost damage. So this boss requires 20 hits. 20 frost hits freeze. Once frozen, you need 30 melee hits to shatter him. Equipping the crate of kidnapped puppies or Baroff's peasant collar. Using it after the boss freezes will help. It's getting him frozen that kind of sucks. A way that you can do that, and the way that I do it on a class that specifically does not have any frost abilities, is Pandaren, the Shadow Pandaren Geyser Gun. You get this from doing a specific event kind of situation in Throne of Thunder, right? So you do, there's a specific thing that you do in Throne of Thunder that will help get you that. Come on. Come on. You need to, it's essentially in the room of Tortoise. You just have to jump around on little geyser streams. It's not hard to do. You can probably bang it out pretty quickly. But a lot of this run is just doing this. It's just running from place to place, trying not to get dismounted. But Vasidius is one that's tough. You could probably do Uru, like you can squeeze him into an 80% run, but he is completely optional. That's one that I know is optional. It's funny. This instance has like really large aggro radiuses on these guys. Maybe on the next run we'll see if we could just train them all into a boss room. Problem with training them all into a boss room is once you're done with that boss, you can't mount up again. That's huge. It's not like every other instance where it's like, oh, you're better off just training them into the boss room because you're not able to run anyway. No, this one you're supposed to be running, or you're supposed to be mounting. So it's hard to not vie for that optimization of just mounting over running, right? So it's a little bit of like a hard concept. There are plenty of people that there are plenty of classes that will go just mounted speed almost constantly or close to mounted speed, so they don't have to worry about those. So like your druids, and some monks, demon hunters definitely. All right, so do this. Go in here as soon as you get that title card up. Just gotta wait for him to. He's a 2-phase boss. Come on. That's time. 740, 748. 750, 748. Not terrible. I mean, I'll take it. It's not bad. I think for classic, we still have Molten Core and then Blackwing Lair. That's all we have for classic. For raids, so once we have those done, then we can start working on the dungeons. The dungeons are going to be a different monster. I might start with the classic ones and make my way forward because I started with Legion and made my way backwards. And I have there. I think and I won't have to stop at Legion either. I can do some of the BFA dungeons solo, so that'll be interesting. So thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe for more as we continue to speed run through the World of Warcraft instances.